For the day, we have EHOME versus LGD. So, for those of you who don't know, Old 11 now plays for LGD, and EHOME took some of the EHOME K players, JDH and our question mark over there. And, alright, my name is Hades, all the way from Singapore, and my lovely co-caster, all the way from Birmingham, PQMZ. You there?
I am indeed.
Alright, so, okay, I'm not sure you understood, but because there's a bit of lobby banter, so basically Old 11, he played a joke. I think he traded sides to eHome for a bit. He's hanging on their side, so they're like, dude, you haven't even changed the tag, because there was for a while, you know, he went on the tag of eHome 11, so, you know, a bit of friendly banter in between, but in the end it was just like both teams and the lobby admin just going ...
Or maybe he regrets his decision.
Turn to pick.
Maybe it wasn't his decision, maybe he was kicked.
LGD's turn to pick.
I reckon he wants to be with his buddy Old Chicken again, so they can be all together.
Oh, the Kappa Pride couple of eHome. But, I mean, Old Chicken probably cheated on him. He has Old Lanham for that.
10 seconds remaining.
And they've got a threesome, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
5
Nothing at all.
seconds remaining.
But isn't Old Lanham married? That's the thing.
Foursome then, even better.
Reserve time.
He has...
More the merrier.
Oh, God. Oh,
I'm tired, man. I say stupid shit when I'm tired.
P. That's highly inappropriate.
LGD
Unnecessarily
turn to pick.
inappropriate. Alright?
Who cares? Twitch chat loves this shit.
There you guys, let us know. And maybe PQ will start going on with more provocative content. But okay, we have ourselves a draft. First pick
10
already. The
seconds
Warlock coming up from
remaining.
eHome. They like to pick this hero up. It's either that or like a Dazzle or something. And LGD
eHome's
straight up go
turn
with
to
the
pick.
Sand King and Disruptor. So, alright, what are the odds that we see a tied onto here? I know it's very likely that the Sand King is going to be like a 4.
Most likely, yeah. The flex of the hero, though,
10
is
seconds
really
remaining.
strong. It depends how eHome set up their safe lane.
5 seconds
Warlock's one of the
remaining.
heroes that normally provides a lot of sustain, but he doesn't do too well at actually killing off laners.
Reserve time.
So we shall see.
Oh? Ho, ho,
It's
ho.
been a while.
LGD's turn to ban.
Also because we've never gotten a chance. Any team which does run the Omni Knight offlane, they... Well, obviously the opposing team is very likely to ban it out. No one wants to play against Purification, Repel, and not to mention Guardian Angel.
10 seconds
I still feel
remaining.
like this hero is better off in like the last phase, but especially when you first pick it like that, it
5
seems kind of
seconds
risky.
remaining.
It leaves some room for LGD to actually draft against it.
I have a
Reserve
feeling
time.
eHome were really threatened they'd have it banned out against them. So if they wanted to have the hero, they had to pick it then.
So Radiant Omni Knight just running you down with probably a more maxed out Degen Aura instead of the Repel. Man, I don't like to play against that stuff. He's like slowly burning you down. If he gets like an 8 stars, you're never running.
I doubt he's buying Radiance.
LGD's turn
Hey,
to
we've
ban.
seen some weird shit come out from the Chinese teams. Like they have done it tons of times. They'll find some like super funky defensive hero and get a Radiance on it, as long as it has a passive slow.
I'm just gonna say, if they pick like
10
Deucer and this
seconds
game goes
remaining.
for like an hour, I might just go to sleep.
5 seconds
But
remaining.
hopefully they pick the pace up and play fast. It's way
Reserve
more
time.
entertaining to watch anyway.
Running you down with an Omni Knight. I'm gonna keep the dream alive. I'm gonna remain as optimistic as usual. I mean, you are the dark side of pretty much of this cast, and I am supposedly the light. Well, alright, they take out the
LGD's
Slaughter.
turn to pick.
Ursa coming out already from LGD. Very standard
eHome's
picks, I would say.
turn to
Nothing
pick.
which really, you know, pops out.
I'm really surprised this wasn't banned. Like when VP played at the major, every time someone would pick Omni Knight, they'd just Ursa, and they absolutely destroyed the Omni every single time.
LGD's
So I'm
turn
guessing
to pick.
CTY has a plan with his draft because he will have left this in with a reason. I highly doubt it was just like a forgetful decision, and he accidentally picked Troll or something.
Carry
10
Venge.
seconds remaining.
Okay.
Maybe.
It should be. I don't see like a 4
5
Venge.
seconds remaining.
And you don't usually see CTY in this kind of hero as well. Usually you see him on the more
Reserve
late game
time.
kind. I mean, I'm not
10
saying that Venge is bad late game,
seconds
but the more popular ones like Slark, Morphling,
5
Anti-Mage,
Flashy
seconds
heroes.
remaining.
flashy heroes. Venge can be flashy too.
LGD's turn to ban.
It's not that flashy. I want to see some CTY Quap, but that ain't gonna happen.
It's been a while. He doesn't play mid anymore. I think they just let him stick to the carry role. Konka
Oh,
coming out.
safe lane Quap, man.
10
Safe lane
seconds
Quap?
That's for shit.
remaining.
I'm pretty sure it's garbage in this metagame, but it was always
5
fun to watch
seconds
for me.
remaining.
Bring it back. Give Quap more
EHOME
buffs, man. Give her a
turn to
tiny
ban.
buff, something, not the talents. But
Just give me Blade Mail, Spell Steal back, and I'll be fine.
Oh, you truly belong to the dark side. Man, but Lanham Kunkka,
10
he has been
seconds
playing more
remaining.
Monkey King recently, so to see him back on the Kunkka, I mean, it's also
5
fun because he'll
seconds
go into like an
remaining.
armlet, something like that, unless he sees the situation requires, I don't know, maybe a mech Greaves, but
Reserve
still,
time.
Lanham is very, very skilled in this hero. It's great, especially when you have plenty of ways to like hold you back. You know, it's like you can't really run if you try, and lots of ways to kite the Ursa too.
I've got a really synergistic lineup. Like, they just have the insane amount of sustain when you do go on them. They've got the damage reduction from Boat Buff, Venge, or if she does die.
LGD's
Now
turn
they've
to
got
ban.
this huge damage output hero in Shadow Fiend that they're probably going to try and stick an Aegis on at some point and then run down a lane, and it's all up to LGD to try and disrupt the game to the point where EHOME don't get this 5-man
10
snowball
seconds
going.
remaining.
Because their lineup is very
5 seconds
easy
remaining.
to understand. It's just how you execute against it.
I like the Shadow Fiend pick for CTY is actually taking the Shadow Fiend mid. Well, then again, yeah,
He's
they do the occasional swaps.
It makes sense.
Somnus going to be taking up the TA. So TA, Ursa, and Magnus. You empower one of these cores. Holy cow. Okay, that's actually really, really strong. But old 11 taking the Magnus into the offlane. Going up against Avenge, Kunkka, and Warlock. You're not going to have a fun time at all. You've got like 2 really good nukes. And you got the X-Mark. Or even a Torrent for that matter. You're just like, oh, I don't want to lane this.
Right. I reckon it's only going to be the Venge and Conquer, but he still has the same issue.
10 seconds remaining.
Warlock's most likely going bottom with the Omni Knight buying a PMS.
5 seconds remaining.
And then the balance will run at Ursa's face. And he won't have fun.
Well,
Did something happen or... Okay, never mind.
no.
It's just taking forever to start.
I mean, we have to look at that tower animation too. Don't forget the tower battle. Basically, who spent more in the game? Army actually hasn't spent anything on the compendium. He's smart. He lets his fans give it to him. Oh.
I wish I could do that.
Is that like a hint to Twitch? Like wink wink, give battle pass. But
No, I've got one. I paid for it. It's no problemo.
Prepare for battle.
Would just be nice, you know? Feel appreciated, feel loved.
oh, it's okay. I appreciate that you're here, PQ.
Thank you, dude.
We have a bit of Kappa pride going on here. I mean, all right, EHOME gonna smoke up, go very aggressively into the jungle together. If you can get CTY the first blood, that's going to be great for him. It's gonna help him out, especially laning as well. If he gets the enemy bounty rune, so. Oh, they might actually bump into Ame. Oh, Chicken going forward with the stun. Bonk. There we go. And the torrent to boot. Ame tried to walk out of it. Do they have enough damage? The body blocks from Lanham. Hit him down, hit him down. The tangos and the Shadow Word. First blood going to CTY. That's the ideal situation. They will get it. So
12 souls.
they have to know the Omni Knight's going solo against the Magnus.
30 seconds to battle.
And I imagine they do. They didn't see him down here, so chances are when you do smokes like this, it's an aggro lane. It's actually really smart from them because Sand King Disruptor, they're pretty good at harassing and zoning off laners if they commit their time there. But when you actually contest for lane with equal amounts of heroes, they really struggle.
The
And
battle
Omni is a
begins.
beast one-on-one hero. Magnus is gonna actually end up in the safe lane though.
Yeah, they do a bit of a role swap. I think it definitely helps them out a lot more. Omni Knight's not going to be too happy, but at least he's going
Oh,
to
they're
get
swapping
levels.
again.
They are? Okay.
I think EHOME no. If the Venge wants, she can go play TP. If not, she can just stay one-on-one and the supports go wherever LGD supports go, which makes a lot of sense.
1v1 against the Magnus is actually not that bad. I mean, you give Venge levels.
It's free farm.
Yeah, and not to mention the magic missile, you get more points into that. She can basically harass by herself, but Lanham's gonna come back anyways just to secure a bit of space for this Venge.
Yeah, this is the lanes I wanted, it's just flipped.
Middle tower is under attack.
But top lane, Yao and Army together. Doesn't look like a... I don't know, it feels kind of weird. You have so much heal on the side of EHOME. I don't see LGD really getting anything out besides creeps on Army, that's it.
Maybe if they overextend. But yeah, the chances are this is just farm distribution on almost every lane except the Magnus lane. They actually have a lot of kill potential on this hero when they get, say, like level 3 and boots on both heroes.
This middle lane looking to be very, very aggressive between the two. CTY. I mean, Somnus has been very on point with the side blades. He's been like, every chance he gets a pot shot in. And you can see bang, 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 CTY. Has to be careful here. In case his self gets cancelled as well from the side blades.
Hey, went double Wraith Band. Wow. I've never seen this. You see it all the time with like the Nord Talismans, but normally, especially when you start with 12 souls, like, is it really worth it? I don't know. I'm not going to question his opinion. He's very well respected mid laner. Well, carry player. I suppose it's the same thing these days.
Yeah, the mids basically are the carries right now. Look at Somnus every
Been that way
time.
for a while.
This guy really knows his TA well. Like, he's taken every chance to use the side blades even to last hit. Every deny also looks to be aimed at the SF. I always appreciate like a good TA player.
TA is it's an art. You can tell someone who plays for hero and someone who like lives for hero, and that sounds really gay and all that, but you get what I mean. Like, there's people who are good on the hero, and then there's people who like this is the stuff they really enjoy playing, and they maximize the use of it.
Ooh, Army top lane, he's getting a few hits onto the Omni Knight, but the Shadow Word heal will be there. He's just gonna kite him around. Kinetic Field's gonna keep him there, but he's gonna just TP out. Nothing Army can do but get a few pot shots in. And actually, oh, the skewer way out. And actually, I think Old 11 is dead. He's gonna die to Chicken. Do they have enough damage? Yes, they will. Lanham gets the quick. So the two old men bullying one old man.
That's not so good. We don't like bully. On the upside, he has a wave pushing into his tower, so it's not like he died and then the wave's in a position he can't get the experience from.
Oh, Torrent. It's so annoying though, like these wild torrents, especially now since that Kunkka can be looking the other way, but the torrent will still land. He doesn't need to turn around anymore. So
That's such a good change.
loved it. Made it a bit hard to like, especially you could keep faking the animation, so it really messes around with your mind. You're just dodging, and sometimes he's just doing, you know, some players just do that just to troll you. Right, so
It's all mind games, man.
it is, but usually isn't that what some players are good at? And JDH, Kinetic Field will keep him in there. Does he get it? Oh, he's blocked by his own creep wave, but looks like they will. Like I said, they can't kill anyone in this lane. Oof,
No, but they're doing a good job of securing the Ursa's last hits.
oof.
It's very easy to actually bully him if things go right for eHOME, and the Omni gets one or two good heal bombs and they run the Ursa out of regen. But when you're in the soft lane, you've got the Shrine, so it's a lot harder to do that.
Man, just look at CTY, he's playing so aggressive here, but hold on, he's gonna get stunned up. I think they have the Melt Strike, they won't even need it. CTY is just gonna go down. Nice rotation coming up from Victoria. They didn't even need to smoke for that.
Nighttime vision, man. And that's a huge kill considering
Dire's middle
all the
tower
other lanes
is
are
under
going pretty
attack.
static, and the Sand King's just allowed to freely farm away.
Which my matriarch would prize.
Alright, so what kind of game is this for the SF? Do you want to go into like a Dragonlance Hurricane Pike? Do you want to go into Yule Scepter or Shadowblade? Oh, hold on, bottom lane. Hold 11, getting caught up. They have a magic missile to 1. He's just gonna skewer it back, but it's okay. Old 11 will die to old chicken. Oops, looks like my co-caster's gone for a bit. PQ, you still there? Not sure, maybe it's a connection issue or something, but yeah, games does become a bit weird right now, and still nicely 3-1, you know. Top lane, they actually can get the kill here into the Omni Knight, and they will. Ame might die to the Fatal Bond. Yes, he will to JDH. Well, I guess when you have 3 heroes, Fatal Bonds together, the damage spread is actually quite strong. I think PQ's lost his internet connection. He just kind of disappeared offline. Don't worry, guys. We'll be having him back pretty soon. So 42, not missing on anything much. Don't worry. And Old Lenham, he's probably looking for an X mark, but I don't think they have enough damage if the refractions are there. They need to play around with the creep wave just a tad bit. Alright, so we know, look at the TA. Wraith Band, Boots. We'll have to see. Victoria. Arcanes should be on the way, considering how, you know, the jungle SK is just so good at farming. You get the Iron Talon, of course, you get Caustic Finale as well. He really catches up nicely. So, leech a bit of EXP in the middle lane. Should be getting the level 5 pretty soon after this creep wave. Yeah, I think PQMZ kinda looks like I lost my co-caster. Oh, feels bad, man. I'll by myself. Right, so 11 did go back for the bottle of this game. And when you look at the SF right now, he's doing an okayish time. He's gonna get the treads up. I guess the extra Wraith Band was more about getting their stats so that he can last it better. He doesn't have to worry because, you know, SF, he farms so quickly. He's gonna compensate for that 400 gold, 450 gold very, very easy. Now hopefully we'll get Sam back before, you know, before this game ends, or at least pretty soon before the series ends. That'd be the ideal situation. But Odolan might bump into Old 11. Yes, he will. X mark into a Tauren. Of course, perfect timing. They drag it out long enough for the Omni Knight, looking for the heal bomb. He needs it. Bang! Of course, he's going to get the kill. But not the repel. I think he can walk this on. Physical damage is too strong. Shadow Word heal. Why are you blocking your teammate? Okay, it works out in the end. The glimpse back. But they won't have enough damage and Somnus. Okay. So they do take care of Yao. Man, they're playing so aggressive. The bar strike is going to land onto 2 heroes. But Somnus, take a with the magic missile. He will also go down. EHOME. 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 Doing very well here. Now they're going to find themselves potentially the tier 1 tower. Or it should be the tier 1. Don't worry, guys. The first chance PQ gets back online, I will get the call back. So 7-2 EHOME that is playing this very, very nice, and this is some entertaining Chinese Dota, I must admit. Magnus not yet going for the RP because, you know, level 6 you want to get more points into the shockwave, scale up a bit more.
The time.
Okay, so saving those boots. Probably doesn't want to. Okay, yeah, he'll go back to the treads. I thought he would have opted to go for like phase boots. We do see that sometimes burning goes to phase into medallion, followed by the solid crest, then sometimes a Midas before he goes into the hurricane pike. Right, and CTO of course just going to use that clarity. You see this a lot more in SFs ever since, you know, the way this patch works, and or even like before the patch. SFs, when you had the increased mana cost in your Shadow Razors, you basically just, you know, clear the camps, get a clarity, go back to the lane, clear it out again. Maximum farm efficiency, but over in the bottom lane, Old Chicken in a bit of trouble, but here comes the Omni Knight to the rescue. You might want to think about turning around to Victoria, but they don't have any more stuns. Not an Old Chicken at least.
Is under attack.
So 7-2, 72. If anything, I do anticipate a few more kills coming in very soon after TA, for example, gets at least one more item. You want to get into Maybe a Blink Dagger, get into a Deso. Aha! Welcome back, Mr. PQMZ.
Hello. My internet hates me apparently.
Was
What
it
did
made
I
in?
miss?
Was your router made in China?
It's some BT router. I don't know. Maybe it is.
Maybe. I mean, everything's made in China in this point. But okay, he's back. And alright, nice big rock landing the 3 heroes into the ship. Bang! It's gonna land. Torrent catches 2 as well. The Fatal Bond is doing quite a bit of work. Old 11 is looking for an RP. He has it now. He's gonna skewer. Oh, what was that? Okay, but the X-Marks are gonna catch him. They don't have any more follow-up. JDH may be the only sole casualty here. But hold on, take that back. Old 11. Torrent gonna land into the TA. So he's actually still alive. Dodges the shockwave. Really nice sidestep. And actually, Somnus and Victoria both going down simultaneously. And Old 11 should also be following them into the grave. Doesn't have enough mana for the skewer whatsoever. And of course, with the nuke, bang. It's gonna be 3 kills for EHOME. Big rock, big team fight. Requiem of Souls wasn't even used because it hasn't even been skilled up. He actually went for the presence of the Dark Lord. Do they go to the shrine? There is no shrine. Just kidding. But of course, with the Omni Knight here, they heal up just fine. And that's going to be the tier 1 tower again.
Yeah, they've got mana boots as well, so more heals. The sustain from this team is unreal. And I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the Shadow Fiend has a lot of farm.
Alright, so
And this is a really big problem for LGD.
Okay, basically, they had a rotation where they went to the top tier 1. They got like 4 kills over there. LGD were trying so hard to kill an Omni Knight who had like 100 HP. He actually got out because of the Shadow Word heal. And things just turned to shit for LGD. They're actually losing control of this game. TA isn't doing that well. Oh, the swap in. They want to try and kill the Magnus. He didn't get the skew up. Of course, the X-Mark and the Torrent. Goodbye, Magnus. It's been a long day. Now, of course, they're looking for a bit more. The X-Mark onto Yao into the ship. 1 more kill. EHOME are just rolling all over LGD right now. And not in a good way.
Yeah, this is a lot earlier than you would expect them to be able to do something like this, but they found a rhythm and LGD really don't have a way to stop them.
They can find Ame looking for the Torrent's gonna land. No, just kidding. But he has an X-Mark. If you can find the vision into Ame. Land him. No, he's... CTUI knew very well. He was like, we're not gonna get him. Let's just farm. So he went for a Dragonlance, Manta Star on the way. This is the right-click Shadow Fiend. He's not gonna rely too much on the Requiem of Souls.
Standard SF build. Other than like the double Wraith Band, but I suppose that's player preference more than anything.
Wraith Bands win you games. Starts out small, goes into something
They
big.
used to. Like back in Dota 1 days where you used to go like 4 Wraith Bands on Terrorblade when you had the lifesteal thing in the jungle. That was some good days. Oh yeah, Roche died.
Man, no surprise. I mean, when you have the Ursa and the TA on your side, you have to make something like that happen. Considering you're 2 to 12 on the kill score, so that's not too good for LGD. Like Somnus, he had a few moments to shine. You know, a few, not to shine, but really to sparkle a bit. So now he needs to show that he can catch up with this SF because he's just climbing further and further away in terms of farm. And EHOME gonna find themselves a tier 2 tower or at least get some chip damage out. And Omni Knight almost has a Midas.
These trades are good for LGD though overall. Like trading the bottom tier 1 for Roche is like pretty standard. They can trade half of their tier 2, maybe even all of it for a tier 1. It's not too bad considering they don't really have any
They want to go
way
into
of
Ame
fighting.
in the middle lane. With the Fatal Bonds. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to go but a Static Storm. Nice chaotic offering, landing with the 2 heroes. The Guardian Angel's gonna be there, so Ame can't really do much. The LBD just popped. They find the X-Mark. Can they get Yao as well? Ship, gonna land the 2 heroes. Honk. And there we go. Now it's a big epicenter. Actually, no, the Repel won't be able to save Old Chicken. Somnus coming in after trying to flinch off JDH. Should be able to X-Mark once again. Landing the Torrent, going to connect only onto 1. And this is where they start to get the comeback. And yes, they will find Somnus. No, Somnus actually brings JDH before going down himself. And now they're going to try and go to Ame, who is actually far to the left. Old Lanham looking for an X-Mark. Doesn't have the vision on it though.
Invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that's a fight into the Aegis, you know. From OGD's point, it was actually pretty good that by the time the TA arrived, the GA was already down, but these heroes are just so tanky and sustainable at this point.
Here it glimpse. Lanham. Ooh, the heal. How do you play against this? Omni Knight is so, like, Level 3 repel. He's so annoying to play against, and now that he has a Midas,
Top tower is under
I feel it, man. I feel the Radiance coming.
I don't think the game's gonna last long enough.
So Atos. It's
Uh,
not that bad. Ursa doesn't
what
have a
would I
BKB.
buy here? I'd probably just buy yours.
We can go for that too. Plenty of items.
Yours, Lotus Orb, Vlad's,
Tier 2
Solar Crest
tower.
if someone else doesn't want to go for it.
Oof, CTY is big. He's going straight for the butterfly.
And value Yasha. Don't blame him.
Victoria's not even
He's
going to get a
huge.
blink dagger. They might lose all their tier 2s by the time he actually gets the blink.
It's just the nature of this hero. It's he got that one rotation mid, and then I'm guessing in the downtime I was gone, he didn't get much more, and now he's just on the unfortunate end of playing against a conquer.
Looks like Victoria was hanging around too far, trying to get. But this is where you can't. You basically can't underestimate, or you can't over. I don't know what you say. You just can't overextend basically your positioning where you are, because you have to imagine like you're playing against a disruptor. And look at how this is gonna end up now. Magnus might actually die here. Looking for the skewer, they can hang back. Yep, and they actually ult land him. Could have a nuke. X mark again. Where are you running? There's nowhere to run. This Kunkka is so annoying. Lanham has had so many constant X marks. They want to go to the top lane. Popping the Requiem of Souls already saw this damage is actually going to be enough, just a tiny bit. But the X mark one more time into the ship.
This
Nowhere
is
to
so
run.
disgusting.
This is actually really sexy play coming out from Lanham. Old man Dota still has it, man.
This is by far the most impactful I've seen a conquer be in like forever.
Hold on.
Uh,
Old chicken. They won't have to save. Actually, the Might the Shadow Word's gonna be there, but Omni-Knight was a bit too far away. JDH going for the TP out. Do they have the Burrow Strike? The Glimpse is gonna be there, but Omni-Knight gets out. That's the more important thing. And now, he gets the tier 2 tower as well. JDH gonna do whatever he can. Pops the stick charges to buy himself a bit more space. Both supports go down, but they do get the tier 2.
Purified.
Considering LGD are not really in a position to fight, I think they'll take that. More for the levels than the gold, honestly. The fact that TA died though is just problematic. Everywhere this conquer goes, X is just netting kills, and EHOME aren't really stopping the train. They split up for that TA kill, but other than that, they like to be a unit, and it's working for them. LGD really don't have a way of punishing it, and the Sand King's still pretty far away from his blink. There's no blink on the mag either just yet, but he could buy it if needs
Well,
be.
the Glimpse back onto CTY, but they're just giving him a bit of heart attack. But actually, no, he doesn't even care. He's like, fight me. Fight me. Come back. Because he knows that Lanham has the haste and he's been running.
And he has a mech as well, so more sustain. TI4 Dota right here, boys.
No. No. I reject that comment.
It's not quite as bad as Pugna DP, but
Dire's top tower
The
is
day
under
Pugno
attack.
actually wins in the TI, I'm gonna be so sad though.
didn't he already win? Like a TI4, plenty of games.
Did he? I only remember like a ton of games which I actually slept through.
I don't recall it that clearly, but I'm pretty sure the hero won several games at that event.
Oh man, but not like in a final, a grand final kind of hero.
I'm pretty sure it was picked in the grand final.
Was
like,
it?
At least one game.
Oh no, oh
Hmm.
no.
Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. I'm really not sure.
EHOME smoking up. They know that Roche isn't gonna spawn yet, but they want to win this next fight. They actually dodged the scan, so this is really nice. CTY gonna dodge. They popped the RP for him. He tried to go for the skewer, but I'm not sure what was that because there was no follow-up. And now they pop the static storm. They also blinking in. CTY will go down, but this is where EHOME says, screw it, we have to go. They find armor. He already popped the enrage for this. They know. Going for the swap right now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Kill the angry bear, and there we go. Okay. Boss level cleared, number 1. So would they find a second? I don't think so. No one else around.
That's so good for OGD though. Like, when you smoke like that, the last thing you want to do is have the person you're smoking towards get picked off. And it was at the expense of a few ultimates, but as I said earlier, they're not getting to use them in team
Victoria,
fights, so
the X mark one more time. He's gonna burst strike away, but they know where he is. They should know which general direction. Going for the TP out. Oh my god, X mark! Ah! Lanham.
middle tower is under attack.
I think he hesitated.
That's his first misplay, man. Be nice.
Dire's
So Somnus, he
middle
already got
tower
the
has fallen.
death, so he takes the tier 1 really easily. Not like Omni 9 is gonna die here. He actually went for the Blink Dagger first.
Healing and harm.
I like Blink on Omni.
Goodbye,
Makes
Magnus.
your hero a lot easier to play.
Man, someone has to give a stat. Where's Nahas when you need him? Lanham has gotten pretty much like 9 out of 10 X marks. There's always a kill for EHOME. And you can see how involved he is. 19 kills on the board, but he's been involved in 12.
16.
16, alright.
Why is the tired guy doing math? Come on, dude. Pick your shit up.
Are you being racist? Just because I'm Asian doesn't mean I'm good at math.
Blatantly, you can't do 4 plus 12.
I'm tired too. That's my excuse.
Okay, fair play, fair play.
I mean, I haven't exactly eaten.
It's a good excuse.
I mean, if anything, like any caster can be like, I'm tired. Nah, you're never too tired for work. Yeah, that was bad math on my part. But still, alright, Venge. Top lane, they are thinking about going into the TA. If they can swap him out. Yes, they get the swap. Disruptor's there. But okay, immediate blink. And where's the follow-up? Very, very awkward, but they cancel the TP, giving him tiny heart attack. Lanham's just looking for someone to come. Ame, going for the torrent. Gonna dodge it, but still gets caught by the burst strike. We need to reckon the souls now from CTY. Big golem catching onto 2. The RP's gonna land to 3, but fighting against the Shrine and Guardian Angel. Bad decision. Very, very bad decision. That's a big Requiem. Ame should be dying here, even if the Enrage is gonna die. Magnus, run away. So does Disruptor. He needs to get out. They're thinking about fighting, but LGD, they're just too spread out. Too far spread out. There's no way to fight here. Strike. Oh, they already saw him. They had a ward there. And boom, the M10 is not going to come, but it's only going to go into CTY, who doesn't really care. Somnus is going to man fight old Lanham, but Chicken swaps him out of harm's way. 3 heroes go down. EHOME running away, 7-2-2.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what LGD were thinking when they tried to go back in with the 2 heroes. That's just a bit optimistic to say the least, and EHOME punished them. And now this SF's at a point where he's just over 1,000 gold away from his butterfly finish by the time the Aegis is up. Actually, it is up right now, so they'll be able to get those within a minute of each other or so, I imagine. And then how LGD defend from the push.
And they know.
Well,
Do they still try to contest this? There's no Magnus. He's going to TP
think they
right
have
now.
to.
But they have to. There they go. The burst strike going to come out. Actually, no. Victoria snatches the Aegis. Really big stuff. The Static Storm. Going to trap CTY and then with the kinetic field. But he's going to die. That pops the Aegis. But don't forget, there's still an RP. 11. He doesn't have the mana. Actually, no. It's on cooldown. Oh, shit. But he actually blinks out just in the nick of time. Tomorrow's not going to be there. But a swap out. Looks like they do find old 11 in your house. And now he's going to try to screw away. Maybe he's thinking about it. He blinks out just in the nick of time. But right into Old Chicken. And Old Chicken will find the old 11 kill. So, they might be able to find the Sand King, who blinks away. Victoria's still okay. Puts down the ward just in case. And TA in a very dangerous spot. So that was what? 4 for 1 trade. You lose the Aegis. So unfortunate. Very nicely done from Victoria. And he doesn't die. So that's really big.
yeah, that's taking one for the team. Like, in the greater scheme of things, losing that fight is less of a deal than having CTY with an Aegis hitting your base. Because that is the thing they really don't have an answer to. Even if they skewer him into the base and maybe a Force Staff or something on top of that, they actually don't have one, so forget that idea. But they have Venge to deal with that play. They also have Conquer. So it's very hard to do the whole misposition the Aegis thing. And now they don't have to worry about that anywhere near as much. They still have...
Get Old Chicken. The Power Strike does connect. They have the Glimpse as well. The Repel. Yes, they do. What a save! That Blink Dagger. And not to mention, he has a Halberd as well. There's plenty of evasion coming on this EHOME lineup. And now they want to keep on going. Looking for the Power Strike. They lay out the Requiem of Souls. It's going to connect only until 11 now. The Guardian Angel going to save him just a tiny bit. No Static Storm. Now they're RP catching onto 2. Looking for the Torrent. Going to land to the Magnus. He will die. Army. Caught up the Halberd. He's not going to hit anything. Poke the Angry Bear. And they will kill the Angry Bear. Looking for one more. If they can find the Disruptor, they know he's low. Old Chicken still has a swap, but he doesn't. Oh, can he get the stun? Oh, no. He was in the animation. So he doesn't really survive that.
Healing
I mean, he doesn't really get that. What am I saying? But okay, 2 kills, 2 core kills, and EHOME will find themselves a tier 2 tower.
Is under attack.
And the only thing LGD get in that time was the TA managed to push the mid tower, and she also saw the Warlock and tried to like kill him, but it just ended up with her not being in the fight, which probably was favourable. Issue is that now there's no real reason for them to back off, and they can probably claim this tier 3 because they know RP's not in play.
And no static storm. The swap. Can they find him? Oh, this bench playing so aggressive, and they get the X mark. Torrent gonna land into Yao. But that should be the end of that story. Is EHOME, they want to back off. Oh, hold on. I was wrong. They want to find Somnus. Upheaval doing a lot of work. The Golem, yeah, the bunch should be there, and JDH gets himself a very tasty kill. They want to kill Old Chicken. Yep, they glimpse back. So at least they find themselves 1 consolation kill. They don't even
Problem
care.
is that EHOME aren't backing off.
They can't. Now the epicenter flies out. Down goes CTY at long last. The ship's gonna land only onto Army. But Somnus, he's taking care of JDH. Shadowbird's gonna be there. He popped the last trap. He needs to kill JDH. Gonna try and juke into the trees. He's going for the optimistic TP out. But no, 1 more right click will finish him off. And they should be able to take Old Lanham as well. Torrent, actually no, jukes it. And goodbye, Old Lanham. So for the first time in this game, LGD has won a
Radiant's
decisive
top
fight.
tower is under attack.
That is true. They managed to keep their tier 3 up. It's on 100 life. Unfortunately, it was for TA who bought back, right? It was...
Yeah, he did.
That's not too big a deal, actually. I mean, holding the high ground is the most important thing for them. As the game gets later, I'm not saying they have like strictly better late game, even though I think they do. But with the game going longer, it just gives them way more chance for this game to like become chaotic, and then EHOME can't sit as 5 heroes anymore, which is how they're winning all of these engagements outside of pushing high ground, which with all the shrines getting used is obscenely hard.
Alright, so how do you even push high ground right now? Because after that defense, I think LGD have a pretty good chance of coming back into this game. I mean, yeah, Sumner's bought back like you said, but still, he's already surpassed the Omni Knight in terms of net worth.
And to be honest, I think you just go again. Like, the tower's 2 free hits for a Shadow Fiend. You just pop Repel on him, the rest of your team plays way back, you finish that off. And if they can kill this TA with this smoke, unfortunately they don't really have heroes that are good at killing people until they conquer.
X Mark, where are you running, man?
He messed up.
Alright. We have enough damage into the ship. Bang! Wow.
Scary.
You commit a lot of heroes for this, but it's definitely worth it. And now they want to TP to the top lane. If anything, I would have thought LGD would have tried to go in CTY knowing that there are 4 heroes in the mid. But now it looks like they actually will look to back off. Omni Knight going to be chasing heroes down. He doesn't care about playing so aggressively. It seems a bit reckless, but he doesn't actually care. CTY now going to pop that Requiem of Soul. He's going to cancel all 11's blink. I'm not sure what's the plan here, but that was a very awkward Requiem. And now Victoria
I think he's trying to be too stylish for his own good.
Yes, that was very unnecessary.
It doesn't matter though, like, the main thing for EHOME is getting down this lane to hit the tower, but LGD are positioning in a good way to cut the creeps. But Lanham's predicting this. Big dick game sense right here.
Oh, Magnus. The Yoceptor dodging the X mark, so he's actually gonna get out, kinda.
Delays the push.
But Lanham has a blink.
Really important.
Lanham has a blink. They know he's there.
A gift from the tempest of
Man, this is very, very annoying.
This is what happens when you have this kind of 5-man lineup and the other team is
Oh, hold on, he's found him.
able to make the...
X mark. There we go. We need that Yoceptor again one more time. Old 11. He's gonna Yoceptor up in the air. He doesn't actually care. Torrent. Oh. Okay, he's off the mark. He thought that he would go to the top of the cliff. But that's okay. And meanwhile, Ame picks up a haste rune. His damage still very lackluster. He needs the Desolator coming up. TA.
He needs a lot of things.
I feel like TA needs a BKB. I can't help it. Like, I know it doesn't seem like a good item now, but I can't help but shrug off that gut feeling, you know.
Yes and no. Like, if they ever take a controlled engagement, I don't think she needs BKB. If EHOME are the ones initiating on her, then yes. But I don't think they can be afforded that luxury. They just need to go for plays like this.
Ooh, Victoria, the glimpse back, old Lanham. They do have a bit of damage off from that cleave, but where's everyone else? Lanham, no, nighttime vision, so he doesn't see them. And actually, they move all the way to the east, trying to get the lane pushed out just a tad bit. At least get some chip damage into tier 2. But the good thing about it is once the creep wave pushes out, EHOME can just go to the top and secure themselves that tower. Yep, this is what exactly they would do.
What they should do.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And you can see LGD's response is just cut the creeps on all the lanes. Unfortunately,
Mini barracks?
there was a wave with them.
Or even if the repel, I don't think they actually kill him here, do they? You need to wait for the repel. It's gonna expire right now. Looking for the burst strike. Yosef's up into the edge to stall him just a tad bit. Repel. Off cooldown in 5 seconds. You need to heal him up. They'll swap out. Very nicely done. And of course, nice big rock landing. It's 2 heroes into the ship. Will he cash onto anyone? I don't think so. Okay, yes, it does onto Victoria. And they will get the melee barracks. So EHOME needs to back out right now. These illusions doing a bit of just being a bit of an annoyance as Somnus actually cuts up the top lane. But they don't care. EHOME actually going for a second lane of barracks, but there's backdoor protection. There is no creep wave. How do you push this? You can't. If anything, you have to start going for the shrines.
Yeah, they just need to get the waves in. To be honest, I think they are really at a point where
Somnus.
unless LGD gets...
Ooh, Courier Snipe.
Is that anything relevant? It's just wards or something, right? It's only 260 gold. Still, good amount of money for killing the chickens.
Is it really chicken? Okay, I still call it donkey, not chick.
Well, it's called a chick.
From Dota 1, right?
Yeah.
Some habits.
It's
does
just
this.
it's slang term for it, so everyone calls it chicken. Or crow. Back in Dota 1 when you used to fly it, so
Up
I don't know.
to the year. I mean, I'm very old. I'm not,
Crow, please. Crow, please.
I was basically, like, I'm a late bloomer when it comes to Dota. I didn't really play Dota 1 that much. But okay, now they go for the skewer back onto SF. X-Mark wasn't there, of course, but the Guardian Angel, perfect timing. Looking for the ship, not gonna land onto anything. And they actually managed to save CTY. Wow, very quick reflexes, the glimpse back. Looking for the X-Mark, who will they find? Oh, but the RP catching everyone! This is really big, and the secondary RP! Oh, who needs an epicenter, man? You're late to the party, Victoria, but it's okay, the damage is already done. Olanan needs to run, but the Psionic Trap provides him the vision. And okay, they break the trees. Olanan gonna get wiped. LGD says, get wrecked. What an RP from Old 11. Shining at the best time possible, and this will be high ground. If anything, they might get more than just a lane of barracks, for sure.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, tier 3 barracks. EQ's still there. Oh. Looks like Paul's kind of dropped. Let's see what I can call back. I think his internet died again, but that was basically the tier 3 tower. It should be the full lane of barracks.
Dire's middle barracks.
Oh, this is bad. They were going straight for the top lane. This game just turned completely upside down. EHOME with an amazing RP. And that was all you needed to win the game. CTY now going to buy back, but the damage is already done. 2 tier 3s and a full lane of barracks. Shrine to open. LGD just going to back off right now.
Top barracks are under attack.
Oh, chicken at the Shadow Blade. Yeah, looks like
Radiant's
I lost my
top
co-caster,
barracks
guys. Don't worry. Solo cast for now. I mean, I've done it before. We can do it
Radiant's
again.
bottom tower is
And
under attack.
this game has just turned upside down so quickly. That RP was beautiful from Old 11. Those are the kind of RPs you want every game. We're going to do Roshan. You need to get the Aegis back into CTY. Alright, so did you get the Aegis this time? Cheese is on the floor. Who will they give it to? Old Chicken takes it. So looks like they're going to be bashing their heads up into this LGD high ground again. This game just nowhere near over. Constant back and forths. We have ourselves an amazing game 1 of this best of 3 series, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself as much as I am so far. Alright, so CTY. Do we want to get the tier 3 tower? X mark onto him just to make sure that if they skewer him back, he's going to be a-okay. So you get the repel up as well. He's fine.
Radiant's middle tower
Take care of the
has
creep
fallen.
wave. That's the tier 3 tower gone. They could just decide to go hang back for shrines. Alright, now they want to try right click the Shadow Fiend. He's going to get healed up by the Omni Knight with the Shadow Word as well. Looks like he's going to be okay. Old Lanham is thinking about it. Glimpse holds him back and he... Ooh, beautiful play coming out from Old Lanham. The X mark basically to counteract against the Glimpse. This is some beautiful Dota coming out. EHOME, they're going to go for a smoke maneuver right outside the face, taking care of the creep wave immediately. And we'll see whether they go for another play like that one more time. And Old 11, this time he will have 10 seconds to that secondary RP and the refresher orb. And they will just smoke to go straight to the shrines instead.
Yo.
Hello, welcome back. Alright, so I'm not sure if you saw that, but there was a beautiful double RP coming out from Old 11. And next thing you know, EHOME lose a lane of barracks, they lose to tier 3. And this game is blown wide open.
Yeah, it looks like I missed the exciting bit. Woohoo. Screw internet providers, boys.
It's alright.
This looks really scary for eHOME though. Like, now they lose a gold lead and... Like, LGD have this, like, effectively tri-core. eHOME just have this one core that they're supercharging with 4 heroes. And they did not want the game to go this long, I don't think.
Venge doesn't have any items as well. I mean, in terms of damage, there's a Shadow Blade, but what? A Shadow Blade isn't going to help you much against the Magnus RP. And Ursa, who now is building his way.
Glorified Aura bot. That's all she is. It's sad life.
Probably should have considered the Midas if you had the money for the Shadow Blade. But now we're going to look at one more beautiful smoke gank coming up from LGD. Last time it worked out for them. We'll see if it worked out one more time. Hopping the scan from the dire side. They're actually going to walk into the scan? No, just outside of it. Okay, now, yep, now they'll know. They walked into it just barely. Old Chicken going to the Shadow Blade. He wants to scout something out. The smoke's broken. Oh no, Magic Missile. They need to kill the Magnus ASAP. Oh wait, they take care of the Magnus. This could be the winning fight for them right here. Yao, Static Storm not going to land into anything. And there'll be 2 heroes taken out. Now the swap. They can find Army right here if they can. They need to kill them off. No buyback onto the Magnus. And okay, Army
Radiant's middle barracks are under
still alive, just barely. Victoria going to get that Burrow Strike up, but they will go for the mini barracks instead. CTY Objective Gaming, please, sir. Alright, that'll be the second lane of barracks. They need to hold for a whole minute before Magnus comes back up. He was way too far forward. Nicely done from Old Chicken to get the stun playing around the trees. So now the Kunkka buys back. They want to end the game here and now. It looks really good. And on the Burrow Strike, they get the SF. Bloodthorn's going to be there to get quite a ton of damage out. Can they kill CTY? Guardian Angel and the Satanic CTY back up to full HP. The episode is going to come out, but there's nothing else they can do. The Burrow Strike catches into 2. Evasion, evasion, evasion. Old Chicken just won't die. Magnus will be up in 25 seconds. The Bloodthorn again one more time. They will try for round 2. The damage is going to be there, but it's not going to bring CTY low enough for them to do anything about it. This is the third lane of melee barracks. But the Halberd, TA, nothing he can do. Nice double bar strike to the backline. Victoria is just a pest. That's all. They ignore him. And that's going to be mega creeps. Magnus up in 5. They have to fight here. Now going back in. Okay, they do take care of Old Chicken at long last. CTY going up against this Ursa, but torrented up into the ship. And CTY with the Satanic back up again. He doesn't even care. The TA can't bring anyone down. Now the RP.
RDX?
Nicely done. But now we have the secondary RP. This is where they need to end the game. Aegis is going to pop. Looking for the second RP. Won't even need it. He's forcing them back. She tried for the skewer. He's going to push CTY back just a tiny bit. But okay, the 4-star forward CTY, he's going to be okay. The X mark, pushing him back. Oh no, I don't think that was the plan. He just killed his own teammate. Somnus. Look at the kill, but okay, Requiem does bring Yao down. Old Lanham should be dying here, and so does the Warlock. There should be a team wipe, but I'm not sure how you come back against this kind of deficit, the mega creeps. But okay, on the bright side, no buyback on SF, no buyback on Kunkka. This could be a big opening. We need to all in mid right now.
I don't think they can though. It's probably their best play, but by the time they get there, which is probably what, like 30, 35 seconds, they have to throw it, like straight up. That's just not really an option.
You need to hit the throne right now. So Somnus.
EHOME definitely making it interesting, but
Somnus, he's going all in.
snipe the chicken.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, free arm, free rapier.
Dude, pick the...
Radiant's
Pick the
courier
rapier
has
up!
been killed.
Run!
And this is where you type GG.
Oh, this is
A
sad.
gift from the tempest of
Call it. Oh,
They
they're
have a
gonna try-
gem on Mag. Maybe they can find him?
Maybe. Now who's the one being optimistic here? There's no way to get that. He doesn't have a force staff, he only has a blink.
I mean, maybe he runs like this. I don't know. Maybe he gets cocky.
Radiant's middle tower.
No way!
He's playing like a pussy though.
This is Chinese
Go on,
Dota.
d-
What are you expecting? No one takes risks in Chinese Dota, dude. And now they just go
Man
straight from
up.
tier 4s.
He has XGs.
Torrent. Oh, they're
Your
going
entire
straight
team
for
though,
Olanin
let's
right
go.
now. The Helmet's gonna pop out. Victoria's the only one defending the base. The Rocket's gonna come out, landing onto one, stopping Ame in his tracks. But another RP. He's gonna catch the C2Y. The Guardian Agent's gonna come out and he needs to find another shrine. He needs to pop it. C2Y should be going down here. He doesn't have a buyback. Let's see that. The Satanic gonna keep him alive. And yeah, okay. 11's gonna go into enemy fountain and he will actually die there. This should be the GG. No buyback on Ursa, no buyback on the Magnus, and they're gonna go bring Yao down as well. This is GG for EHOME. No way to come back from this. It's too hard.
Radiant's middle tower is
And
under
that's
attack.
all of the early game momentum. I'm really surprised it worked actually, but they just seem to find a stride. I think I missed like the important bit in the early game as well because my internet's being a dick. So it's hard to say exactly what went right for them, but LGD just had no answer once they got to 5. And they got so much value out of it, even though they made 1 or 2 mistakes, it didn't really matter in the end.
And that's a lot of faith in your team. Like you look at CTY, he never even went for the BKB. Considering if he had a BKB, he has saved himself a lot of trouble. You could extend the safety duration in which you're magic immune. But still, that was one heck of a game 1. I mean, of course, it's a pity that you missed the beautiful RP from Old 11, but 2 and 12, one big RP, not going to redeem you.
No, but his entire team had like a really hard game. And I don't think it was necessarily a bad draft or anything. It's just eHOME. It's really hard to play against these kind of lineups where they just don't leave your tier 1 tower as 5 heroes and then they get to your tier 2 and it's the same thing. You just can't stop them. No amount of D-push goes through that amount of heal at that stage of the game. The only thing they have to worry about really is mana, I suppose.
So
Really cheesy strat from eHOME though.
I loved it.
The Conquer was very instrumental to it as well.
Just look at Lanham and, well, 11. Gonna be a bit sad. It looks like having 2 old men is 2 is always better than 1. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was game 1 of LGD versus eHOME as eHOME take the first game and perhaps a step closer to